Hi all, welcome to Math Easy. In today's video, we are going to discuss about using the distributive property to evaluate the numerical expression. Usually, the distributive property is expressed as A times B plus C is equal to, that is, you will have a variable outside the parenthesis and you have to sum two variables which is inside the parenthesis, which will be equal to the variable outside the parenthesis times the first variable inside the parenthesis, that is A times B, put the addition sign, then again multiply this A times the second variable inside the parenthesis after this addition sign. So this is the distributive property, that is A times B plus C is equal to A times B plus A times C, that is the second variable. Now we will see an example for this. Suppose consider 2 times 3 plus 5. Now you have to evaluate this expression using the distributive property. Let us see how to do that. Here you know this 2 will be the A, that is the number outside the parenthesis. Now the 3, that will be equal to B, and the 5 which is equal to C. Okay, now let us evaluate using the distributive property. Now what you have to do, multiply 2 times 3, that is A times B, plus now 2 times the second variable or the second number, 2 times 5, that is A times C. That is going to be equal to 2 times 3 is going to be 6 plus 2 times 5 is going to be 10, that is going to be equal to 16. This is how you have to evaluate the expression using the distributive property. Consider another example, 3 times x plus 4, that is going to be equal to, here 3 is the variable A, x is, it stands for B, and 4 it stands for C. Now let us evaluate this. To evaluate this, first we need to multiply the first number with the first term inside the parenthesis, which means 3 times x. Then put the addition sign, again multiply 3 times the second term, 3 times 4. So that is going to be equal to 3 times x is equal to 3x plus 3 times 4 is going to be 12. 3x plus 12 is going to be the answer. Consider another example, 9 times 3 plus x. Now we need to multiply the number outside the parenthesis with the first number inside the parenthesis, that is 9 times 3. Then put this addition sign. Now multiply the number outside the parenthesis with the second term, or it can be a variable or number or anything. You have to multiply with the second term, which is 9 times x. So what is 9 times 3? It's going to be equal to 27 plus 9 times x is 9x. So 27 plus 9x is going to be the answer. Consider another example, 8 times 3.5. Now let us see how to evaluate this using the distributive property. Here you can see 3 1 by 2, you can write it as 3 plus 1 by 2. If it is 5 1 by 2, you can write it as 5 plus 1 by 2. If it is say 9 3 by 4, you can write it as 9 plus 3 by 4. 10 9 by 5, you can write it as 10 plus 9 by 5. This is a general strategy. So here 8 3 1 by 2 can be written as 8 times 3 plus 1 by 2 inside the parenthesis. When you split this, when you write this 3 1 by 2 as 3 plus 1 by 2, remember you should put it inside the parenthesis, 3 plus 1 by 2. Now let us use the distributive property. As usual, multiply the first number outside the parenthesis with the first number inside the parenthesis, which is going to be 8 times 3. Then the addition sign. Again multiply the number outside the parenthesis with the second term. So it will be 8 times 1 by 2. So what is 8 times 3? 8 3s are 24 plus 8 times 1 by 2. So you can just cancel this 8 and you can replace it with 4 because 2 times 4 is going to be equal to 8. So I am just cancelling. What about 4 times 1? It is going to be equal to 4. So 24 plus 4, that is going to be equal to 28. Consider the example 15 times 2 by 3. As I told you, the 2 by 3 can be written as this 15 times 2 plus 2 by 3. Don't forget to put this addition inside the parenthesis. Now we need to multiply 15 times 2, addition sign, again with the second number, 15 times 2 by 3. So that is going to be equal to 15 times 2 is going to be 30 plus 3 goes in 15 5 times because 3 5s are 15. So we are left with 5 times 2. Here we have 5 times then 2. What is 5 times 2? It's going to be equal to 10. 30 plus 10 is going to be equal to 40. This is how you evaluate the numerical expressions using the distributive property. Hope you have understood about evaluating the numerical expressions using the distributive property. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to Math Easy channel and push the like button. Thanks for watching.